Hello the world, hello YouTubers. My name is Ernst Josh, aka EG. You're watching my Booster Motivation, the best YouTube channel in the world that provide free live training session, free content that you can use to empower you to make you become successful and to make money. This channel is dedicated to serve you in two areas: teach you how to become successful and how to make money. Why we associate money with success? Because no matter which field, which endeavor that you will choose to become successful, you will need money. Money will allow you to pay for the expense for all the training, all the courses, classes, all the all the necessary, all the thing that is necessary that you will actually use to empower you to polish your craft to make you become successful. That's why when we hear, we talk about money and how to make you become successful. So my name is Ernst George, but people call me EG. Ernst George, aka EG, and you are on my Booster Motivation. We got a new live training session with you today, and we have a live training session like that every week, at least three per week, and we upload video every day. So you are on the best YouTube channel in the world. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. And when you subscribe, hit the bell button that you can receive notification anytime we got new video like this one coming out. So let's get it today. Today it's pretty simple. We receive a lot of email from people, a lot of comments, email from people, from viewers like you that watching this channel. If you want to send us ideas, question that you want us to answer for you, you just send us an email, my booster motivation, the name of the channel, at gmail.com, my booster motivation at gmail.com, and you all set send us the questions, and we will more than happy not only to answer these questions but to produce video on demand. That's mean we are available for you, and we will give you free coaching, free everything you want. Just ask us question, send us email, and we will answer you. In today's video we will talking about fear. Okay, so fear have a big impact in people's life. Many people fail, many people do not realize what they want in life because they are experiencing fear, their fear of everything, their fear of failure, their fear of speaking in public, their fear of meeting people, their fear of ask for a raise. They got all kind of fear. Okay, people are fear of everything. Some people they fear to open the door, open the windows. They might think people can get through, and people can try to rob them, etc. Some people when they sit in a car, the door have to lock, the gate have to lock, everything have to lock. Some people living in some places, they got so many locks in the door. Well, if you're not from New York, you might not understand that what I'm saying. But some places in Brooklyn, and you visit some relative, you went to the house and you see they have so many lock at the door. Sometimes one, two, three, four, five, six, seven lock on the door. It's like these people don't have any life. It's like they are living in jail because they have fear. They experience a fear of everything. But in what is concerning us in this video, we talking about fear of money, fear of success. Okay, if you do not have success yet in your life, it's because somehow at some point you have a lot of fear in you. Your fear of money, your fear of asking for what you want, you have fear to not going exactly for what you want. That means you're not expressing yourself in a manner that you will have what you want. You will do what is necessary for you to obtain what you want. So, um, Les Brown have a way he define fear that is pretty amazing. He called fear false evidence appear real. That means what you experience as fear, okay, first and foremost, are not real because fear is on your mind, okay? The fear is on your mind. What I'm saying, many people might say, "Oh, this is nonsense. Fee is not on your mind." No matter what situation are you, okay, even if you are in a war zone, you are faced of hostile enemies. You are faced of a harsh moment, harsh difficulties. Okay, there is a level of fear you might have because you don't know you don't know your full potential. You don't know how strong are you, how determined are you, how resilient are you, how capable are you to fight this battle. Okay, fight this battle and to force the enemy to capitulate, to force the enemy to rejoin. Okay, this is what happened when you are in life. You are facing hard moment, difficulty with money, difficulty with job, difficulty with whatever it is. Okay, the reason that you do not obtain what you want is because you capitulate. You rejoin yourself from the situation. You not knock more. You not push more. You do not okay become more resilient, more determined. You do not become fearless. That means you do not said, "This is the I'm here. I'm in a situation. I don't have any job. I can't live like that." If you are jobless, right? You can't live like that. Okay. No matter what is happening in the market, go on the library. If you got a printer in your house, print like 250 resume, and then send them to every company that is on the radius and the state and the county where you are living, you where you think it's not too far for you, you can go there to find a job. If you send them, one of them will call you, will give you an interview, and eventually you will find a job if you are looking for a job. If you are looking to obtain something in particular, yeah, last night I was talking to one of my friend. That friend is not a customer, but it's a very old friend. Was talking with me. We were like have a friendly conversation, and then my friend was talking about how difficult it is for her to save money, and I asked her what is I asked her for how much money do you make on a weekly basis, how much money do you make on a monthly basis, okay, how much money do you spend on a weekly basis, how much money do you spend every month, okay, and I tell her, okay, the money that you have allow you to pay your car, to pay your this, and allow you to find some extra money to spend on yourself. She said, oh yeah, well, I'm doing that, but it's difficult. I said, all right. So now, imagine that you have a priority to save $5,000 or $10,000. Okay, I said $10,000 and give yourself a goal. And then she told me I need to have this money. I would like to have this money in 12 months. I said, okay, let's divide $10,000 by 12 months. So this is how much you will have to save. Now we will divide your monthly, the amount of money that you need monthly by four. You will have it weekly, and from weekly, this is what you have to say to do. Now we do your list to see, and all the expense, all the things that we do, some are priority, some are necessary, but some are unnecessary. So you have to cut on them and put this money aside, and one year you will have $10,000 saving to do whatever you want to do. If you want to do a deposit for to buy a house and everything, it is. So what I was explaining to my friend, and I bring these thing and these live training sessions because I was chat with my friend and we were talking about things like that. And my friend always like tell me, "You have backup, you have thing, you have this." Say, no, I don't have any backup. Why do you say I don't have backup? I don't have nobody back me up. The only thing that can allow me to maintain the lifestyle I have is because I am able to take some positive decision. Okay, you should take decision that is empower you, decision that is benefit for your finance, benefit for your wallet, benefit for your future, benefit for your business, benefit for your family. Okay, and then when there's a word that people talking all the time, right? Um, Financial freedom. You can't be financially free if you are experiencing fear on a daily basis, because fear and freedom, they're not work together. Okay, the fear and freedom, they are antithesis. Okay, between these, you have to do a dichotomy between fear and freedom and choose which one that you want to work with. If you want to become successful, you have to find freedom. If you don't want to become successful, you want to stay living in the rat race, you can choose fear. And normally, I know, guys, you are watching my booster motivation. That means you are already on a pathway to become successful, because otherwise you will never spend your time watching this type of video. The reason that you are on this channel, the reason that you are watching me here presenting these live training session, presenting this live coaching session for free with you, is because you are, and you have something in you that is expressing to go more, to do more, to have more, okay, to achieve more. You need a little more. That's why you're here. And because you are here, we have the opportunity between you and I, okay? We can sit here and have this prolific, this beneficial conversation about fear. But if you want to accomplish financial freedom in your life, financial freedom for many people might have different meaning for many people, okay, for each person. But in general, financial freedom have an aspect, a fundamental aspect in it. The fundamental aspect is your ability to offer yourself what you need and not worry about where the money come from or how you will replace the money. Okay, because you have a system that is in place that allow you to do this expense and not worry about how much it might cost and how you're going to have the money back, or how you will be able to replace the money. This is what financial freedom is. It's not the big, like, philosophy, literature, literacy, things like that. It is pretty simple, right? You want to buy something, right? You want to afford something, okay? You want to have something in your life that can be a house, a car, that can be whatever it is. That can be a piece of jewelry, that can be a travel expense. You want to go overseas, you want to travel all over the world, you want to go on a cruise, you want to do something, pay college for your kids, you know, do something for your wife or your husband, things like that. Okay, help your siblings, your mother, your father, people who used to take care of them. You wanna give them back. That can be do something for your church, for your synagogue, for your mosque. When depend of the religion that you held is do you hold, depend of the faith that you are that you adhere to. Okay, depend of the system of the faith that you enroll in. This is all is on you. It doesn't matter what type of life do you have, but what is matter, it's the decision that you will take to allow you to take that decision with liberality. Okay, that's mean you are able to do that with no worries. Liberality means freedom. When you are able to take certain decision with a certain liberality, you have freedom, because financial freedom start by financial restriction. That's so funny, right? Many people don't realize that. You will obtain financial freedom when you start by putting in place some financial restriction. You know, to be free, you have to restrict yourself to a certain way. a certain way of living, a certain way of taking decision. You know what I mean? You should restrict yourself to not buy things that you don't need, to not be a slave of fashion, a slave of technology, a slave of bandwagon, a slave of what people say is good, a slave of brand. Okay, brand name. Brand name is a piece of clothing, okay, or furniture, whatever it is, okay, that somebody create like any other person, and the creator, okay, the person who create this product or the service, okay, and now tag the product or the service with a characteristic that make that product or service look elitist. That means this product look that is dedicated for eclectic people, for people who have a certain level of money that can afford them. So furthermore, they invite, okay, when they create the brand, they send the brand for free to wealthy and successful people, people who are an authority in the field, okay, and the craft they are performing. And these people, when they wear or they drive or they live or they visit or they whatever the utility they do with this product or service, this brand, now this brand now become an associate with wealthy, successful people, right, wise people, and then the mass, which is more than 95% of people living in a society, the only thing they see, oh, these wealthy people, these basketball player, these beautiful singer or this beautiful actor actress, these super rich people. Oh, this is what they wear. This is where they eat. This is what they drink. This is the type of car this is the car they ride or things like that. And they just like, okay, oh, if these people doing this, that might be the best one. And then the only thing they do, right? They just spend money they don't have to buy something they don't want most of the time, okay, because what you might buy expensively you will not be able to enjoy it freely, liberally, because this is the only one you got, or the only one you can afford. Anytime you wear it or you use it, you are afraid of something might happen to it, or somebody might steal it, might steal it, and you have don't have peace of mind. So you spend money you don't have to buy something that you don't need, that will give you a level of fear that you necessarily need. And then you do all this to please people that you think they are your friend, and they're not your friend. No matter how expensive, no matter how much money you can spend on brand name, okay, where all kind of brand, go on all kind of expensive party, do all kind of craziness that you might want to do, okay, at the end of the day, if you're not wealthy, people who are successful and wealthy, they will laugh at you, right? They will laugh at you because you're not in your place, because you can't do that on a daily basis. You know what I mean? You can't do that on a daily basis. This is what's going to happen. So when you do that for one day and 2 days or someday, now you go back in your whole life with your same problem that you had before, and living in the same situation that you used to live. But the only problem, you become more in debt. Okay, the only thing that has changed, you become more in debt, and you become more frustrated, and your needs multiply times tens or hundreds, because you take a quantum leap. Okay, you jump under one direction, or instead of jump to cross the cliff and to go on the other side where success is, you jump behind, because you jump to the all the way down. okay, where you came from, and you go back there with a mass a level of frustration, mass level of problems. So fear eats your enemy, but most of the time you bring fear into your life because you allow fear taking place of you and you allow fear taking place in you, and you allow fear become your personal identity. Fear become the way you express yourself on a daily basis. Okay, you meet somebody and you find in love, you fall in love. That's a good relationship, and then you feel comfortable, and the next day you start using fear as your passport, as your intro, as the characteristic that define your personality, by starting asking yourself, oh my God, this is the right person, this is the right husband, this is the right wife, oh, this is the right boyfriend, oh, will the person will marry me? Okay. Oh, I will be able to marry that woman. Oh man, oh, I will be able to marry this wife, this woman. Uh, I'll be able to marry this man. Okay, all kind of questions, and you start acting, and now you start like looking for any little details. The person speaks with some, if it's a man, the man speaks with a female voice on the phone, and you start worrying, you become jealous, right? And the next thing you know, the person was talking with some relative, some family, some sisters, cousins, things like that. And you see the woman that you love talking with somebody else, and you get mad. So a former classmate, somebody in the same neighborhood, somebody in the same family, in the same church. Okay, your insecurity now push you, your failure, your fear, okay, install in you some kind of insecurity. You become insecure. You are insecure, and you become nervous. Okay, your nervosity now will change in hostility. Now you start talking loud, doing crazy stuff, using bad words as sanities, and now you are in a toxic relationship because you do not control fear. Okay, one way to control your fear is to establish in you what I call the formula for success is persistence plus discipline. By taking action, you will have success. Persistence start by put your life in order. Put order in your life. Okay, make your life become a life of success. Make your life become a life of order. That means do not spend what you don't need. Do not spend money on things you don't need. You should have a notebook. You should have a journal. You should track down your expense. You should be able to have a budget. You should be able to analyze the way you spend money, where your money go. Okay. If you are young, as I got a lot of youngsters that watching my booster motivation, that watching this channel, more 65% of people who watch this channel are really young, and I'm very pleased for that. Guys, let me tell you something. You are playing soccer, you are playing basketball, you are in sports, you are in finance, you are in technology. I got a lot of guys that are in startup, they are in tech company. Whatever you do, you want to become number one in it. Want to become successful. You want to become at the top. There's a price to. There's a price tag. The price tag is persistence. What persistence is, put yourself, when you when you persist in what you're doing, you have to cultivate discipline. If you are in a pathway to become successful, you got to be disciplined. And how many hours you sleep, how many hours you spend in learning your craft, how many hours you spend in practicing your craft, and how many money you save and not spending money. Okay, you got your budget, you got to save money to buy books and to make some research, to buy materials, to learn what you're doing. If you're on sports, to buy sportswear, and to buy equipment for practicing, to put gas in your car, in your bike, whatever it is. Okay, to pay a taxi, if you want to hire Uber, Lyft, things like that. Okay, and then the meal that you want to put some a meal that give a meal that give you good nutrients, good vitamins in your body to make you stay healthy and wealthy. That you can practice the sport to become number one. And you need to need money to buy magazines and things like that, and to pay special coaching, one-on-one coaching. So you need money. You can't spend money. You have to be very, very wise on the way you live, and do not going crazy. Now, if you are, as I got many young people that are in sports, they're watching my booster motivation and they send me email and tell me, oh, what you saying is good. I feel good. I feel, empowered by what you're saying. Okay, as you receive this live training session, coaching for free, many people make people pay a lot of money to give them this type of information. Let me tell you one thing. You are in sports. I got, like, the person that sent me the email. Okay, I receive many email. That one person sent me email that they are in sports. They he's experienced fear anytime he's practicing, anytime he's in a competition. Let me tell you something. When you go to the meet, you experience fear. You have to get rid of this fear, because this fear is the problem that will stop you. Whatever, when you go to the meet, okay, the meet is not the competition for you. The meet is a repetition of the success you already have in practice. Each session of practice should be a tournament for you. This is how you become a champion. This is how you become a successful person. When you go to practice, go early than everybody, okay? Practice more than everybody, okay? Spend more time in your craft than everybody, and take your practice seriously. This is the key. You got to go on practice seriously. There is no joke. When you're practicing, it's not a joke. It's where you learn your craft. If you practicing in sports, like you playing basketball, if you want to overcome lack of your lack of technicality and free throw, you should be able to practice 500, 500, 1000, 1500 free throw every day. You do that all every day on a daily basis in all position on the field, and by the time you go into the meet or you go into the championship, you already know every way, every position you can put your hand to get a free throw. Now, when you're performing in the competition, your free throw will look like more easy for other people, because everything you are doing are a deja vu. You already did them so multiple times in the past. Fear, that's the way you overcome fear. Okay, what is on the other side, not should not you should not be afraid to know what is on the other side. Okay, people will tell you, oh, I tried this, is not working for me, it's not working, things like that. There will people free advice. Okay, one of the worst thing in the world, there's people who don't know, they don't know. That's the problem. People who don't know, they pretend they know, because they don't know. And then, because they pretend they know and they don't know what they don't know, they always want to let you know that they know, that they can give you advice and misguide you and the type of decision that you will take. Guys, be be serious, right? Be serious. If somebody tell you this is not working, listen to them. Okay, that's their opinion. Maybe they did something that not working for them. Okay, now you can be more cautious, because you have a certain idea or what can happen and what you will intend to do. But go go see for yourself. Okay, do your personal experience with the situation, and when you go there, you will find out what was not working for the other person, and you will adjust. Okay, adjust or readjust, change, make some change. Okay, pivot the way you take the decision, and make it working for you. Okay, that's the way it is. You don't have to You don't have to express fear for that. One of the good thing that I experience in New York all the time is when you walk in a neighborhood in a place, you see new business, okay, business under new management, right? And it's always been like that. That's why I love acquisition. I love buying business from other people. Okay, when somebody, okay, create a business, and sometimes they're so comfortable in what they're doing, and they don't do any more effort. The competitors, okay, do more effort, and now they think the business is not working. They are fear of the economy, what is on the market. Now they can sell the business, okay, for, like, let me see, they can sell it for 40 cents on the dollar. That's means if the business is $100, they will sell it for $40. So people who are aware of that, okay, people like you and me, okay, what we do, we analyze the situation, and we take the same company for $40, or a company that worth $100, and we buy it for $40. We spend another $20, fix it, and then we resell it on the market. Okay, we sell it on the market. We do the adjustment, the research necessary. Now we make it become more profitable. That rapidly we take our money back, and then when we sell it on the marketplace, double, triple, quadruple of the price of the price that we bought it. This is where people make money. Okay, every day some people are afraid of the economy, of the situation of life, and every day some other people who are not afraid buy from people who are afraid. They become more and more wealthy, more successful. Okay, success is this. If you are in sports, like the youngsters that follow this channel, if you are in sports in any discipline, in any field, any endeavor that you're trying, right, the person you are compete again are the experience fear. Okay, if you are fear of them, they will have victory on you. Okay, you got to go to the game, to the practice, to the meet. You must go fearless. Fearless. You must go fearless. That's the way you experience, okay, change. That's the way you experience success. Success is available for everybody. Success is accessible to anyone who wants success. Accessible, available abundantly for everyone, and accessible to anyone who have the burning desire to become successful. But not everybody, okay, will become successful. The reason why, because they are afraid. They are afraid. They have inside of them a level of fear, okay, that will stop them to go farther, to move forward. Okay, this fear must go. You must get rid of the fear that you experience in anything that you're doing. The little thing, okay? You are cooking, you are fear that it's not taste good. So what? Okay? You try again. You try again. Do you think the chef, the big chef that is the big chef that is on Michelin guide, okay, say this person is the best cook in the world? Do you think this person become a cook in the first meal? Do you know how many times this person try a recipe and sometimes it's not working, he makes some change on it? Okay, go read the story of Colonel Sanders. Now, how many years he was practicing, he was cooking, fried this chicken to friends and family, take the recipe from his family, from his mother. Okay, he been doing that for years, and nobody, because he been doing that in a low level, okay, low scale of people, relative and friends, okay, they just take the fried chicken for granted. They just eat and say it's good, and then When finally he find a place, okay, a former gas station and convenience stores, and he was doing business like any other people, and he had the ingenious idea to bring to fry some chicken for people that on the world can buy, and then boom, from month to years, it's become Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is it. Okay, but he will never be at this level if he didn't practice over and over and over. Okay, to be good, you gotta become repetitive. Okay, innovation, it's happened one time. You innovate a product, okay, because nobody have it in the marketplace. You put it out there, and when you put the product or the service out there and the public accept it and they love it, the only thing you have to do is repeat over and over. Okay, so the difficulty is you have to repeat over and over until you get the prototype, okay, that is innovative, okay, until you get the prototype of the product or the service that will revolutionize the market, okay. That's what we are talking about in this YouTube channel, my booster motivation. Anytime you got a chance to stop by, you will find me here. I will talk about money and how to become successful. That's why you must subscribe and you must hit the bell button, because you don't know what you're missing. This channel is on fire. We are the best YouTube channel in the world that offer motivation in another level. We don't we don't cut and paste some clip and take some word from other people and give them to you as fresh new content. No, we don't do that. We are sitting here, we are listening to you, and you interact with us. You send us email on myboostermotivation@gmail.com, and we read your content, we read what you ask, we read your problem, and when you make comment under the video, we read each and individual comment for every single person who take time to interact with us through our comments. When you do that, we analyze them and we provide you solution. So for the people and the audience that are experiencing fear on a daily basis, people who fear taking too much space in their life, and people who experience fear on a daily basis in any little thing that you are doing in life, let me make it clear for you. Let me break it down for you. You should never, never, never let fear take place on you from you, because if you are fear, the fear of the fear, okay. Let me rephrase it. If you are afraid of, okay, of anything, the fear that you experience will make you fear. And because you are living on a daily basis afraid of something wrong will happen to you, okay, your life might become a failure. And from one little failure, you will reinforce in your mind that you were right when you used to fear of the situation, and this internal monologue will force you to become more afraid of any other little thing. So now, because fear will become in for a fundamental element in your life, now your life will become a cycle of fear and fear and fear. You will be afraid of everything. And if you are fear, if you experience fear, or you are afraid of things now, and things might go wrong for you, let me tell you something. Okay, the worst thing is afraid, fear. Okay, you should never fear of the fear, because if you're fearless, Nothing can nothing can break you down. Nothing. Nobody. Nobody can break you down, right? Nobody can break you down because you are not afraid. Um, you might see that in movies, okay? And movies and some scene in the movie where so most likely in war zone or some situation, okay, they have a squad of men with guns and they are going to do an execution, right? This means they have a man or a woman, some people tied with handcuff or cords, things like that, and they're going to execute them, right? But the squad, the killing squad, we are lordly, okay, we have guns, okay, full loaded with ammunition ready to commit the terror act, okay. What they do face off these people if and the people that are meant to be killed, if one of them are fearless, right, and start gaze people in the killing squad, that the killer, okay, or the person, the executioner, will not be able to execute the person without put some clothes, some piece of clothing, or on his face, okay, to close the eyes of the fearless person. That's the only way, okay, the executioner and the killing squad can pull the trigger and do what he sometimes what they mandate him to do. Why I bring this situation in you? When you are fearless, okay, the amount of power, the amount of energy that is transcend in you, okay, give you a level of motivation that even if somebody is if somebody have a assault weapon full loaded, okay, and that person ready to do harm to you, but your level of fearless will make them shaking at it. The person will shake at a point they have to cover your eyes to make them become human because they are not able to do that. That's when the fear that is inside of you, okay, it's able to express himself because it's to the opposed to be externalized in you because you leave room for fear. Now, my advice to you, after you finish to watch this video, I want you to go on a mirror in your house everywhere you go. Okay, if you used to be fear, if you are afraid of everything, go on a mirror and look at yourself in the eyes like I'm looking at you on the camera this way. Put your eyes straight and look at in the mirror like this. Say, I'm not afraid. I am fearless. For now and forever, I am fully motivated and I am passionate. I will do whatever I want to do anytime I want to do. Nobody can stop me because I am fearless. You are fearless. This is what you have to do. Do this on a daily basis, every day, and you will remove the demon. Can I use this word? No, I remove it. You will remove what makes you fear, okay? Because you have the potentiality, you have the capability, you have the power within you to make you do impossible thing that other people might think it's impossible. You will be able to make them happen. That's why when you take a look on what is under the logo of my booster motivation, It connect with the power that within you. Okay? We invite you to connect that with the power that is within you, and that what will make you become fearless. The power is in you. Okay, the motivation is in you. No matter how long I talk to you on a video, if you do not take the decision, if you not take the decision to become fully motivated and to become fully aware of your situation, okay, and to say to yourself, for now and the upcoming day in my life, I will never be afraid of anything, of anyone. So be fearless. My name is Aaron George, aka EG. You're watching my Booster Motivation. Alright? Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. By the way, these live training sessions are doing online on YouTube, and you can participate on the super chat, and you can donate, okay, to help us maintain the level of professionalism, the level of quality of the work that we're doing. We are a big team. We are not only in one place, we are in different countries. I am in New York in the United States, but my team are people living all over the world that contribute to make these type of video happen and to please you with beautiful content. Remember, send us email, myboostermotivation@gmail.com. Question, comments, send comments, and interact with us. Write whatever you got in your mind. We will bring answer for you. My name is El Josh, aka EG. You are watching my Booster Motivation. This is the last word. I will see you on the next one. Peace.